Alright, so where was I heading? The only thing... Oh yes, we were heading to the airport. That's right. Sorry! D&D didn't actually end up happening, so... Yeah, that was a fun time. Now we just kind of chilled out for a little bit. I ended up challenging Lawrence to a duel in Dark Souls 3. Craig died a lot. Big Roy, on the other hand, managed to hold his own each time. So, anyway. Back to what I was saying originally. Hey, Chiaki. Can you give me a summary of that game?
Yep.
A summary of Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? First, the characters who appear in it are high school girls, Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, and Girl E. There's also Guy F who appears in the end, and a high school girl who got killed at the beginning, right? During the game's first day, a murder occurred in the music room, and 5 high school girls are the first ones to discover the body. However, they don't want to get involved, so they end up pretending that they didn't see the body. On the second day, the murder case made the newspaper, and an article stated that a pervert was the killer. People never found out about the 5 girls, but in fact, Girl D had taken pictures of the crime scene. The girls were afraid they'd be cursed, but Girl E got angry and ripped the photos to shreds. Next is the third day. Girl D summons Girl E and shows her a certain photo. It's a photo of a piece of a broken vase that was in the classroom next to the crime scene. Girl E gets really upset and throws that photo in the garbage. But Girl E didn't know that Guy F recovered the photo.
Well?
And finally, the fourth day. Girl E hears a voice saying, "I'll never forgive you," and dies from a blow to her head with a metal bat.
Hey.
That's about it. Yeah, thanks. That was a big help. I don't remember all of it. I'm not going to remember all of it, I know that. But basically, what I got from that... Remember how Fuyuhiko said that his sister was just as capable as he was? What if... Mahiru was responsible or involved in her death, and it turns out that, like, she didn't realize it at the time? I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing here. I'm sure we'll get the answer to it. I don't think it's going to be quite like, you know... Editron, do you want to pop up the spoiler warning? Just in case people haven't seen it. Cool. Basically, I don't think we're gonna get something like Mondo killing his brother. Alright, cool. Thanks for taking the spoiler warning down, dude. Ah, Hajime, over here. Mikan, Ibuki, Hiyoko are all here. Where's Fuyuhiko, though? The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miura, Sato, Kuzuryu.
Wow.
I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me.
Sorry.
So, unfortunately, he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize.
What?
It's okay to be absent. I thought you said we'd get executed if we didn't come. Executed? I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? We came because you told us that. Sorry, that was a lie. You know, I've got my hand kind of positioned between my eyes right now. And my eyes are closed. It's like a facepalm, but it's also kind of like rubbing your forehead. I want to believe that you have the best of intentions, but your approach needs so much work, dude. A lie? You tricked us. What the heck?
Jeez!
Fine, then I'm leaving.
Wait!
Can you wait until we finished our business with you? Right, Hajime? This is like... I'm on the same team as Nagito. No, I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them. Alright, the interesting one first. The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were Sumiki, Koizumi, Miura, Sato, Kuzuryu.
Wow.
I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come, but he locked himself in the closet. Or, the closet? Dad, Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet! Seems like he's not investigating either. Maybe he's not planning to attend the trial. Monokuma's not going to have that. Sayonji, Tsumiki, Miyota. Who is Sato? Hey, Ibuki. Can I ask you something?
Why, you?
Bring it on! Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case?
Aww.
Well, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things.
Guitar!
Ibuki's a tough girl, so don't touch anything powered by electricity. So I don't touch anything powered by electricity except electric guitars. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to really dwell on something like that. Her unique tone and hyper energy. There was a character like that in the game, too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mahiru? Or Mahiru? You mean that in a perverted way? No, in a normal way.
Aww.
Well, even if you ask me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mahiru was...
Oh!
When I asked Mahiru this morning to go to the beach with us, she made this real disappointing face. A disappointing face?
I see, I see.
Yeah, but disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops. Why department store rooftops? Let's stay focused on Mahiru.
That's totally it!
It turns out Mahiru had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead. She said something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already have plans... do you know what she meant by everyone?
Aww.
Nope, I didn't ask. I see. Mahiru invited Ibuki? Why? Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, Mikan? No, since we said we weren't going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. I'm pretty slow, and I panic instantly. Her timid tone. I'm pretty sure the girl A character is like that too.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, can you tell me more about your relationship with Mahiru? Relationship? With Mahiru?
Well...
I first met her, when we gathered at the classroom with everyone else. And after arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but... Could it be? Did Mahiru hate me? That's definitely it. She hated me. She doesn't know anything. No, it's more like she doesn't remember anything. But even though she hated me, for her to actually invite me, she must have been a really kind person. Invite? Mahiru invited me this morning. This morning? She looked very serious. She was wondering if we could all meet up so she could discuss something. But I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline, because I needed to prepare for that. And when I did, she made this lonely face and said that she'll reschedule for another day. But if only I went with her, this wouldn't have happened. Mahiru invited Mikan. Why?
I see.
Looks like we've obtained some pretty valuable testimonies. Based on that, it seems like Mahiru also beat that game. Why do you know that?
You don't know?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat the game, she talked to the people who appeared in that game. Just like what we're doing right now.
But still...
In her case, it was much more serious. Probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game. That's true. But I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiru would play that game. It's true. That was unexpected. Nagito, didn't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh?
What? I remember. Anyway, what happened to Mahiru? Did she leave saying she had some business to take care of? Huh? Why do you know that? Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me.
How mean.
Tempt? That's a rude thing to say.
No, that's wrong.
That's disrespectful towards Mahiru.
Isn't that right?
There's no way her feelings would change just because a useless guy like me tempted her. I don't know, you've already proven yourself to be fairly manipulative, dude. At that time, she was already considering giving that game a try. All I did was give her a little push.
It's obvious.
That's all it was. What the heck?
Well...
But more importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she has to say? She's being quiet as ever. I'm counting on you, Hiyoko.
Hey,
If Mahiru spoke to everyone who appeared in the game, she should have talked to you too, right? Well, Hiyoko? She never talked to me at all!
That's weird.
Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Bye!
So, I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now. Ah, hey, Hiyoko! Ignoring my voice, Hiyoko ran away as though she were avoiding me. And from what I saw at the diner, she is. Looks like it's okay to say she ran away. Yeah, she's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided. Decided?
now then.
Regardless, it looks like we're finished here, so why don't we part ways for now? There's still something I need to investigate.
Bye now.
I'll see you again later. Ah, hey! What the heck is his problem? Even his exit was pushy. Chiaki, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate? It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go over to Mahiru's cottage first. Mahiru's cottage? If she beat that game, it's best if we investigate there. I think.
See?
She might have that. Oh, the ending prize. If that's the case, I'll go with you. You're okay with that, right? That's your cue to say yes. Oh, before we do that, though. If only I went with her, this would happen. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry again.
Aww. Hey, hey!
Okay. So, we already covered everything. Sorry, honestly, still, my favorite thing is Ibuki's bubble face. Then, pointing! It's just very fitting for her character, I love it. Alright, Chiaki. We're gonna head back to the hotel, and we're going to provide Monokuma's magic spell of Vavavanus! Obviously not with that not quite that intonation. You're such a cute pigoo! I can't get over it. Alright, let's go to the hotel then. We have... Fuyuhiko had the envelope, though. I know he had it.
See?
Mahiru's cottage. It should be on this side of the very back. Or in the very back. Okay, cool. Yep, I recognize that crop of red hair anywhere. The door looks unlocked.
Phew.
Moving after you're told would be too third-rate, so I made sure to be one step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There are others who want to investigate too. I guess I should go inside. I love how he's not even acknowledging it. He's not saying a word. Ah, a hidden Monokuma! Compared to my room, the cottage had a somewhat pleasant smell wafting through the room. That proves Mahiru was here. But she's not coming back. Then I should try looking for a naughty book. Why?
Yep.
Now, I was only kidding. Kidding. Are you that kind of person? Jeez. Well, at least I don't feel so nervous anymore. Wait, could that be the reason she said that?
See?
But it looks like we don't need to search for it. Check out that thing on top of the bed. On top of the bed? Oh, you mean the Monokuma over here? Hang on. Gotcha!
No.
That was such a sad no! Man, I feel really bad now! We're still missing one of those hidden Monokuma, though. There's an envelope on top of the bed. But wait, didn't Fuyuhiko get one as well?
Hey, hey.
Could it be? This might be it. Also, as an aside, I meant to point this out once she said it. Your tension breaker was amazing. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person who beat that game. What's inside the envelope? Let's find out. I turned over the envelope, and what came falling out was a few photos. This photo. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like that game.
Yep.
There's a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her picture. Is this the photo she took? Entrance hall photo has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Look at this photo, too. A broken vase? Is that the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day? As I recall, a broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room. Broken vase photo has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
But still...
But this photo is more shocking. As Jackie showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. This is an actual photo of a dead body. This isn't Hope's Peak Music Hall, isn't it? That's around the... What was that? Yeah, it was the 4th floor. Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's in the music room. If that's the case, could this be the photo? Yeah, could this be the photo of the first victim? You mean it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
Oh.
Yeah, the one they blamed on a pervert. High school girls' crime scene photo has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. And one more. This is the last photo. Ugh. This is probably the photo of Girl E after she got killed on the 4th day. I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game.
See?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This is a photo of Girl E. Girl E's crime scene photo has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. With that, we've finished looking at all the photos. So, based on all these photos...
Yep.
Yeah, it seems pretty clear. This is the ending prize. This is the ending prize for beating Twilight, and what's depicted in these photos proves the Twilight Syndrome murder case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean that stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh?
What's this? Is there something else?
See?
There's a note inside the envelope. Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then. Oh boy. This note.
Wait. Time out.
Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Mahiru. Someone else sent this to Mahiru. And that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. Mahiru wasn't just lured there by Nagito, she also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played that game, right? Then, the person who played this game first, this envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister written in this note. Based on these clues, I can't think of anyone other than him. Ending prize has been updated in the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Hey.
Yep, I'm glad we came here to investigate. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue. Yeah, I agree. But there's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed Mahiru. But there's not much time left. I need to hurry. Is there anything else worth investigating? Just like my cottage, it has an open design that evokes a feeling of tropical relaxation. There's not much that catches my eye. It's a normal bed. Nothing much here. There's a shower room past this point. Even though I'm investigating, it feels awkward to go in there. Looks like there's no clues either. Just checking for another Monokuma if there is one. These photos. Mayu must have taken them. She probably developed them at the supermarket. Even in this situation, there's a lot of photos of smiling people. Is that because of her personality? I think that's everything. Yeah, I think so. Alright, well, the only thing we have left to do is go speak with Fuyuhiko. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence. If something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something?
Now.
Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. Results? Did you find something?
Bow to me.
I'll let you know if you dropped your knees and licked my shoes. They better be clean. Huh? Just kidding. I was joking. I can never tell with you. That's a bit worrisome. Didn't sound like a joke to me.
Actually...
Well, it's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you. Of course, you'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue... What are you going to do, Chiaki? I'm going to try to talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything.
So...
I'll leave this to you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible, but it might be different with a girl. Just be careful that he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Did you actually want her to stay? Actually? What do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I'll go on ahead to the beach house and wait there. I'll need to check something during free time. There are hidden Monokumas everywhere. I need to check Byakuya's cottage, Teru's cottage. I need to check everybody's cottage who has died so far. Actually, can I go into Teru's cottage right now? Well, that's tasteless, never mind. I'll find out about the Hanamura Diner. And when I do, I'll make sure I let you know. Okay, can't go into that. Where are those Byakuya's? Byakuya. You really tried to keep your promise, huh? Your promise not to allow even one victim. Alright. Well, that's fine then. Let's head over to, the beach house on the second island. I'll cut ahead, because you guys know I'm going to take a quick lap. Alright, here we are. Hey Gundam, did you find anything out?
So you have appeared.
I was right. Huh?
What happened, sinner?
I already assumed you would come here.
Fine.
There's nothing you can hide from me, the Supreme Overlord who wields the four dark devas of destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends.
I can see it!
We're preoccupied with your infantile beach play.
Nature, the collective will of the world.
It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. That's right. That's it. That's precisely it. I see. So he wanted to be invited too. Sorry, I'm just paranoid. I'm worried that I'm missing a Monokuma somewhere. I don't seem to be, though. Alright, Mahiru is there. Well, I mean, she's kind of slumped up against the door. I want to check the other side of this beach house, though, before I go inside. Sorry, this is partially investigation and partially, Monokuma hunting for me? Yeah.
Now then.
Let's try going inside. Nagito?
Whoa!
Why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Why hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
This bastard. You two have arrived at a good time.
Big news!
I have discovered something very terrible. A terrible discovery? Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too. You too, Mikan? Yep, this is great. Looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. I'm gonna go into the closet first. I'm gonna come right back out if I missed anything, but yeah, give me a minute. Aha!
I've been found!
He sounds so sad. I feel so bad when I have to find him. Sometimes. Alright. One more look in the shower room, and then I will speak to Sonia and Mikan. Okay, there wasn't a Monokuma in there. Alright, Sonia, let's start with you.
Big news!
I have big news! Huge, huge news! What's the big news?
See?
Remember that Sun-Witch Esper Ito mask that was next to Mahiru's body? Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face.
Listen!
No, that is not correct. The mask was not just used to hide their face. Then, what was it for?
Well?
Sparkling Justice! Huh? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals.
That is an order!
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
This Sparkling Justice character, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but
wow!
it is a heroine mask, to be precise. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine.
Anyway,
So you're saying it's possible that this serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru. Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us? I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. Same here! This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but
however,
although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell?
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling Justice!
What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
Admittedly, it's not as catchy as Moon Prism Power. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There's only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch to say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group? I mean, it's happened before, but I don't think they'd use that same twist twice.
listen!
No, it does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru.
Wow.
That's probably not possible. But that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. Alright, something else I need to check. The chandelier bugs me a little bit. I'm missing one Monokuma and I'm very upset about it. Oh, Mikan, what did you notice? You had something to say too, right? Doop, doop. Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So, please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. I get it, so just get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. Looks like Mahiru didn't suffer. What does that mean?
Well...
There's no doubt that she died instantly. Her death is instant? That doesn't explain how she was able to crawl all the way over here, though. That sounds a little strange. I think I'd better remember that. Mikan's autopsy report has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. And there's another thing I found. I'm sorry, I started talking my own. Were you busy right now? Just tell me.
Well...
During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Saionji. This letter? If this letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right? Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 p.m., and they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about it, what that implies then... I'm starting to get confused. If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? Alright, we got the letter. What else is there to investigate? Is there anything? Nagito, what do you have to say? Tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those were? Actually, how were you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Everyone's cottages?
Yep.
I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard. He did something shady again.
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. Nagito squatted down near the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. I see. So the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
That's right. I wanted to get a sample of everybody's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's no big deal. Seems obvious that these footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
Hiyoko Saionji. I mean, it does add up with her leaving the beach house crying like she was. Hiyoko's.
Well...
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
Perhaps...
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected there was smaller than anyone else's and matched the footprints at the beach house. Yep, there's no mistake. These are Hiyoko's footprints. Hooray! Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage. Something interesting?
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. But that was a lemon gummy there, wasn't it? There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. I mean, to be fair, I kind of like to vary it up between Lay's and hers myself, but hers is very, very specific to Pennsylvania, it seems. Or at least a certain area around it. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to the incident. Yeah, the gummy bag. It only has 4 flavors. Melon, strawberry, grape, and orange, wasn't it?
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end!
Editron, please isolate that.
Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle! The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock! Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So, it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright! Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it. What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma is waiting. I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press on. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. Alright, so as always, this is a good time to call it. So, I will call it here for now, and then next episode we'll go into the trial. Alright? I'm still not entirely convinced one way or the other on this, but we'll see as we go. Wait, I went the wrong way. Wait, no I didn't. Monokuma Rock is this way. Okay. I'm just gonna stand still for the next 20 seconds so we get a good audio loop. I'll see you for the next one.